What's up, guys? We're back today. We've got another video. Right now I'm at one of my mom's friend's river, and it's really nice. The water is crystal clear. I've already caught a carp before I even turn the camera on, so we're gonna go ahead and get set. What I'm using for bait today is this, just some bread, just some little sub roll, and then the rig is, don't know if y'all can see it, but it's just a bobber with a little hook. The bobber's about, I don't know, I'd say probably 14, 15 inches up above the hook. And the carp that I caught already was pretty big, and I've been here for not even 10 minutes. I've got about an hour to fish, so we're gonna have to make it count, but I think we can catch a lot of fish. Now that carp actually just went right through my lure, through my little hook, and he got snagged right behind the fin, but he swam away pretty good, so I don't think anything happened to him. He just kind of got tore open on the side a little bit, but that'll happen sometimes. Right now my bread's just kind of, oh, there's a bass. My bread is just, that's a really decent bass right there. I'm gonna try, my bread just came off, but I'm gonna try to catch that bass. I'll pull out the crankbait, see if it'll eat it or not. The crankbait is pretty big, so I wouldn't be too surprised if he doesn't. But yeah, I saw that. There's the bass. I'd say he's probably about a pound or so. We're gonna see if we can catch him though. I've just got to get this bait caster untangled. Alright, boys, and we are rocking and rolling. There's the bass. I'm not sure if he'll eat the crankbait or not, but we're about to find out. Where's he going? He's just going down the river a little bit. But yeah, we're just gonna pull out the crankbait, just a little orange. Oh, is that a carp or a bass? If that's a bass, that's a really big bass. Hold up, son. That's a really big bass. That's like a 2-pound bass. Dang. He didn't even look at it. He didn't even look at it. That's a big bass. Alright, there's the smaller bass that I was seeing earlier. It's looking like he's down on the bottom. He's not coming up for anything. That's like a really big bass though. That's like a 2-pounder. We're just gonna patrol this little crankbait down the bank a little bit. See if we'll get any hits. I know there's a lot of bluegill down in here, a lot of carp, and a decent amount of bass. Most of the bass are decently big. Alright, I'm gonna take a cast down that way. There's also some like 5-pound carp in here. Some really big carp. There's a bluegill. Oh, here comes a bass. There's a bass on it. Dang. There was a bass on the crankbait. He was following it. Alright, just put a little laser beam down that way. If we could catch a bass, that would be perfect. Okay, there's a bass. Okay, there's a carp. I don't know if the carp was following it or not, but there was a carp. What is it? There's some smaller carp in here, and then there's some like absolutely massive carp. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit where y'all can see the water. I don't know if y'all can see it very well, but I hope y'all can, because that's the only real water angle that I'm gonna get. Dude, that was a big bass earlier though. That was a really big bass. Dang. We're in the algae. That's one thing about this river, is there's a lot of algae in it. Something just blew up over there. That is one thing about this river though, is there's a ton of fish just eating off the top of the water. That's partly why I'm fishing with the top water. I don't know what happened there. A bit of a bird's nest. Not really a bird's nest, just a loose spool. But I see a carp down there, just right here in front of me. The last time I was here, I did catch like 7 bluegill, and then I caught a carp. But like first couple casts here, I caught a carp. So, I'm not sure. There's a big carp right there. Don't know if y'all see that one, but yeah, I know there's a lot of fish in here. So, if we're gonna have any luck anywhere, then I say here's about the best luck that we're gonna have. I'm hoping we can get it done on the crankbait. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch back to the bread. I'm not having the best luck. I haven't even really had a bite on the crankbait. So we're gonna switch back to the bobber and bread. Go ahead and get it set up. Set back up. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a sinker down close to the bread so that the bread gets down in the water, because the bread hasn't really been, it's just floating on the top most of the time. So I'm gonna try to fix that a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna grab my split shot on my tackle box real quick. Pull them out. got the split shots, and actually, where I sit down, my pliers. I set my pliers down somewhere. There they are. Alright, we're just gonna pop a little, not a big one, just a little split shot. Because I have seen bass eat bread, so pretty much anything in this river will eat this bread. We just gotta find something that's willing to. There's some pretty big bluegill in here too. I don't know if y'all just saw that one swim by, but there's one that I think just swam right in front of the camera. But we're just gonna sling the bobber and bread right out there. We should have a fish on there in no time. I see a bluegill going right for it. Not sure though. I see some big fish on it. I think they might actually be carp. Let's turn the camera right down there to the bobber. Let y'all watch that. But yeah, this bread that I've got on, it's like a sub roll or something, but it doesn't stay on the hook the best. Yeah, as y'all can see, it's already off the hook. But yeah, it doesn't stay on the best. But really, all I need is just one decent cast with it, and we don't really got to worry about it coming off or staying on, because we'll have a fish. It takes patience. Fishing is all about patience. If you're not a very patient person, then fishing probably isn't the thing for you. Alright, we got some more bread rigged up, and with the split shot added on, oh, there's a carp right there, right in front of me. See if that guy'll eat. And go figure, he went right away from it. Oh, here comes a bluegill. I'll watch this right here. A bluegill just came right at it. The thing that I do like about fishing with bread, though, is it kind of chums the water, because it'll slowly fall apart. But when it slowly falls apart, it just goes right in the water, and it kind of makes like a chum for the fish. Alright, we're going to put a cast right over there this time. Now that should, because of the current of the river, it should just come right back down in front of us. Now there is a bluegill right here. I don't know if y'all see that guy, but he's just right there. Okay, he's going towards it. Just thinking about it. I think it might be a little too big for him though. Nope. Just went right past it. Good talk. Alright, I'm thinking I'm just going to sling the bread out, let it sit, and then work a little crayfish lure while that's going, while it's just sitting there. So we're going to pull out the Abu Garcia bait caster. And right now I've got just a little topwater crayfish on there. But yeah, we've just got that bobber sitting right out there. I'll let y'all watch it. But right now I've just got a little crayfish lure, and I know that bass and the carp should eat this. If I'm correct, it does look like it's got pretty good action, but it's not too. Oh, there's the bobber. The bobber just went down. We're getting hits. The bobber just got fully submerged under the water. I'm thinking I might just fish the bobber for now. Because if I'm going to get hit like that, then shoot, man. That was a big fish for it to eat. Because that's a big piece of bread on there too. But there are some like absolutely massive carp in here. I'm talking 4 or 5 pounders. Let's go ahead and reel this back in. I want to try to catch one of them guys today, because they're super big. Oh, there they are. They travel in like little groups, and I see about what looks to be about 3 or 4 of them, and I just casted right into the tree, because they're like out there. I imagine there goes my bread. Yep, well, you know, there goes all my bread. I see them all out there. I don't know if y'all can see them. They're way out there. But I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. You can make like special like carp bait mixtures for carp, but I've heard canned corn works good. Bread works good, which is what I've got now, and I already caught one on bread. But we'll have to see. I'm just going to put this right out in the same spot and see if some of them big old carp will come out and come up and get it. We're not going to put it out there too far. It's right there. That's exactly where I want it. Well, I think there might actually be something messing with it right now yet. Bobber's getting hit. The thing that I like about fishing with bread is you can see the bread underwater, and when you see it disappear, you know that you've got one on. Bobber's kind of moving around a little bit. I think there's something on it. But yeah, I see all them big old carp out there. I think I might work my way through the weeds and put a cast out in front of them. Yeah, I think that's what I might do. I'm going to just take some of this bread with me. I'm going to leave the camera rolling, and I'm just going to work through all these real tall weeds and see if I can get down there and put a cast out in front of them. Oh shoot, something just blew up right there. we didn't have any luck down there. Oh, there's some bass right there. There's some bass. Where'd they go? There they are. There's some bass right here. Guys, we just had a bass follow the crayfish lure in. Okay, they're giving it looks. They're coming up at it. Dang. They're looking at it. They just aren't eating it. I'm gonna cast down that way a little bit with the crayfish. Oh, a bass just came up and attacked it. I see the bass. There's one right there. He's not huge, but it'd be nice if I could catch him. Dang, son. There he is right there. Oh. Just doesn't look like the bass are, like they're following it. They just aren't eating it. Like they're going after it. They're attacking it. It's just they don't want it. That wasn't a very good cast, but maybe it'll act as some commotion or something. Dang, son. Okay, that wasn't a terrible cast. Maybe some bass will follow it. See if we can get a bass to blow up on the crayfish. Okay, there's one following it. And now there's not one following it. That was a pretty good cast right there. Yeah, guys, long story short. Oh, there's a massive carp right there. I don't know if y'all see that guy. Oh, he's coming at the crayfish. I don't know if y'all see that guy. Look at him. Just a massive carp. I don't know if a carp will eat a crayfish or not. I don't think they will. No. Dang, that's a big carp. That's got to be at least a 10-pounder, if not more. Let's just bring the crayfish right in front of his face. Nope. They apparently do not like crayfish. Or don't like eating crayfish, at least. Dang, I really want to catch a bass, but last time I was here, I did catch a bass. And I caught a carp and a couple bluegill. Alright, I'm going to go back to the bread again. See if something else will eat the bread. I mean, there's a big carp way out there. There's some big fish in here. They just need to want bread if I want to catch them. And clearly, they don't really want bread today. But we're going to give the bread a couple more chances and just see what we can do with it. See if anything will eat the bread. Alright, we're back to the bread and the bobber. I don't know what, well, really anything in this river other than maybe bass will eat bread, but I've seen Kendall Gray catch a bass before on bread. He was bluegill fishing and he caught a bass, so there's always the possibility. Really any fish will eat bread. I'm just looking for some of them big carp. They're all over the place in here. I see the big ones right now. They're all way down river. But they just don't seem to want any bread right now. Which is fine. There's some bass right there. Maybe the crayfish lure. Maybe we'll try that again. I see the bass. I actually think there's two of them right there. I'm just literally just gonna, I don't even know if I'm gonna cast it. I might just flip the crayfish right out there. Nope, not even a look. Didn't even give it a look. And they're just like right here. And the thing with a bait caster is, right here isn't the best situation for casting. Bait caster, like I can sling it with a bait caster, but just short little casts, not my specialty with a bait caster. Okay, we're gonna go back to the bread. I don't know what lures to try. Well, if my thing wouldn't get tangled up before it even hits the water, it's already tangled up. Alright. Let's just flip it out somewhere. Thinking further down the river. Right down. Is that my bread that just came off? My bread just came off. Right as it was in the air. Popped right off. Man, something is... Oh, that's why. Something was tangled up. My line was tangled up on my biggest inlet. But yeah, guys, I don't know. We've still got a lot of this sub-roll bread, but I don't know if it's what's going to work or not. Got a bit of a big piece. Maybe we can chum the water with 2 pieces. Just throw like the hook piece out, but then just throw like a random piece out. We'll put the random piece right out there. See what goes in it. And we'll put my piece with a hook right there, right beside it. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know what to try. I could try rooster tail. Because I know bass and bluegill, if you have a big enough bluegill, it'll eat a rooster tail. Let's just put that right out there. I see some big carp out there. I just can't get my bread out there far enough without it falling off during the cast. Like, my bread already falls off the cast when I'm not even casting that far. I don't know what would happen when I am casting far. It's just this bread doesn't... Oh, there's a bass. Dude, I'm telling you, there's some big bass in here. But it's just a matter of getting them to eat something. Ooh, I wonder if the bass would eat a curly tail. I think a curly tail on a jig head might not be... Oh, there's the big bass. There's the big bass right here in front of me. I don't know if a bass will eat the bread or not. Dang, he's spooked. Here comes like a bluegill though. Oh, there's the big bass. I'm gonna try a curly tail. I'm gonna switch it up. Not gonna do much, just take the bobber off this rig. I've already got a decent hook to use. Move this split shot up a little bit. Make sure all the bread is off my hook. We're gonna catch this big bass today. I know we can do it. Alright, we're gonna try a lime green curly tail with the sparkles in it. Can't really go wrong with the neon curly tail. But we're about to find out if it'll catch these fish. I'm not not even going to run it with a jig head. Actually, I'll move my split shot down right up to it to make it look like a bit of a jig head, almost. Alright, let's see what the curly tail will do. We're just going to flip it right out here. In the, oh wow, it doesn't cast that far because it's not that much weight, I guess. Alright, we're going to put a jig head on. I've got them right here. I'm not sure, guys. I really don't know. And there's a little bit of a bonus on top of not catching any fish. I've got bugs crawling all over me. We're going to take that off. Grab us a jig head. Should have a little bit more weight on it than the little split shot. I truly think we can get it done with this. I mean, that is a big bass too. That's like at least a 2-pounder. That would be my new PB. No matter how much it weighs, because all the bass that I catch are tiny little dinks. Can't seem to catch any big bass. Alright, pull out a curly tail. Pop it on this jig head. And then, actually, I want a bigger one. Picked up a small one, but I want to put on a big one. Alright, there we go. Now we'll see what we can do with the jig head with the curly tail. Much better casting. That's what we like to see. Oh dang, there's already like bluegill falling after it. Just chasing it. Alright, the casting is much better. Thinking if we get a bass to follow it, there's no way they'd pass it up. You're kidding me. Okay, there we go. I just put it right in the tree. And I just got it right out of the tree. I just put it right in the tree again. You're thinking, kidding me, dude. And now it's really in the tree. Oh, I got it. Not really how I like to get it, but I got it. Alright, now we're gonna flip it. Dang, dude, that's too close to the bank. Oh, shoot. There's a little baby bass that just attacked it. Alright, there we go, that's a decent, better cast. Oh, I got one. I got one. That's a big bass. That's a big bass. Oh yeah, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Guys, I just caught a big bass. Let me clear my... Oh shoot, no. No, he's about to be back in the water. He's about to be back in the water. Oh yeah. Let's sink and go, baby. I just caught a nice bass. Let's go. Let me get my seat cleared off for you so I can get the camera up on it. Let's go, dude. I knew the curly tail. I knew the curly tail would do it. That's a new PB right there. I'm gonna pull the scale out of the bag. I don't have a very nice scale. It's not like an electronic scale or anything. But heck yeah, I'll take it. That's a decent bass too, guys. Alright. Oh, no. Alright, he's back in the water. But I did get a weight on him. He was like 3/4 of a pound-ish. But yeah, that is a new PB. Now let's just see if we can catch the big one now. Because now, there's that little one following it. Got some stuff on it. Oh, that's a big bluegill. Hold up. That's a very big bluegill. Hold up, son. That's like a 1-pounder. That might actually eat the curly tail. Oh, he's going at it. He's going at it. He's eating it, nibbling. Dang, son, that's a big bluegill. That might actually be like the biggest bluegill in the river. Okay, he's going at it. He's going at it. Dude, he's trying to eat it. I don't know if he can get it, though. He's still just right here. That's a fat bluegill, too. Golly. Dang, he's not even, like, going after it anymore. I mean, he's right there at it. He's just not going after it. I'm just flipping it right out. Okay, he's going after it. Dang, he's not gonna eat it. I'm just wasting my time trying on him. Flip it right out there. Dang, son, he's right here. Alright, I'm gonna cast it down the river a little bit more. Let's see if there's anything down there that'll eat the curly tail. I bet there's a bass right there. Let's see, is there anything following it? No, I'm not seeing anything following it. But yeah, I think it's safe to say that we'll probably be fishing with the curly tail for the rest of our time. Dang. There's just so much stuff down in the bottom of this river. Just so much stuff to get caught in. Get your lure hooked up in. But then there's also so much fish in here that it's worth it. Alright, let's just give her the little flipperoo right down there. Perfect. Okay, the big bluegill's not coming after it. Oh wait, no, that wasn't the big bluegill. Big bluegill's right there. I'm just gonna get this lure just a little click right in there, right where he's at. Is that a bass or a bluegill? There's the big bluegill. Dang, I just don't know what he'll eat. That is a big bluegill. And there's a carp right down there, right beside him. I don't think a carp will eat a curly tail. I mean, they could. I just don't think that's their kind of food. I'm gonna try casting out. Okay, I see a bass. Or what I think is a bass. Perfect cast. Perfect cast. He's right by it. He's right at it. Please eat it. If this guy doesn't eat it, then he's on it. Dang, dude. There's a bass right there. He's out in the real thick stuff. I think this lime green is the right color to use. But it's just, I still see him. He's just hanging out in all the real thick stuff. I don't know. He was trying to eat it, but it was just so covered in algae. It was a perfect cast, though. Don't want to toot my own horn, but there he is. Okay. Not bad. Okay, it's got his attention. Dang. He isn't wanting to eat it for some reason. I think curly tails are more of like a motion bait, I guess. And he's just kind of chilling in the same area. Okay. If he doesn't eat that, then there's really nothing I can do. No. He's not. Looks like he's gonna not get hooked. Because he's just not eating this lure. Alright, I'm gonna cast out. I'm trying to see if the bass are still here or not, but let's see here. He's right out there. Maybe I can cast on this right over there. Okay. Alright, guys. It's time to go. I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure, hit that like button, pound that subscribe button, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.